Okay, so I'm in Washington, D.C., and I'm here like for a work trip. There's CNN, like they call that the Clinton News Network, which I don't completely agree with. I think that's garbage. And there's a lot of like noise from that train up there. I think Breitbart is the Trump News Network. So, I'm here in the swamp. No, not in Gainesville for college football. Actually in Washington, D.C. So that is the swamp, and it will be even worse if Donald Trump is elected again. So it's going to be an absolute disaster. And I'm just here for like this work thing because I was working for this company and they invited people here for like this weekend to have like a celebration for the work we did during the year. And I've never been here before. I was supposed to come here like when I was in junior high school, but I didn't go because I guess I wasn't really best friends with anybody that was going, so I decided not to go. But I thought that I would make it here at some point, and now I am here, and it's okay. I got in yesterday, and I'm just making the rounds. And this is like the train station where I got in yesterday evening. So this is the better view of the train station. I mean, you can't really see it that well because I'll try and get some of it when I go back. Was there some
No
incident?
video for me?
Was there some incident or something?
Nah, we're just filming a movie, man.
Filming a movie?
Yes,
Where?
sir. In the Dragon
Over
City.
there?
All up and down this road.
Oh. Okay, so I'm not sure if you heard that, but that guy said that they were filming a movie here. Oh, that's interesting. That's what all of these police people are here for? That's crazy. What a waste. I hope the production company is paying for it. I mean, because that's crazy to like have all of these people out.
Yes, you can. You can cross. Yep. Yep. You can cross if you need to.
They said that the movie was Dragon City, or I think that's what he said. I haven't heard of anything like that. I'm gonna try and look it up later. Oh, there's the memorial. You can't see it all the way from here. But is this, oh, I think this is the National Mall. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, I'm back. So this is the National Mall. It's not like a mall like, you know, with stores and stuff, which is probably what some people would think. But it's this huge park. I don't know who maintains this, and there's like park police and everything, which is kind of interesting. They have a lot of people like guarding this, it seems. I wonder where the movie cameras are. They said that they were shooting, it must be on that next street where all those police cars were. Like, you see where that police car is? You might not be able to see the lights, but you see where that police car is, like right there, right where those people are running now. It must be right there. It must be on that street. I didn't see any movie cameras, so. But there's the National Air and Space Museum, and that's where, well, that, you know, that fence covering says Air and Space Museum. Oh, look. There it is, you can see it there. is Maryland Avenue.
I touched this and apparently it sounds like a frog.
No, it's a Smithsonian.
Oh wait, no, I think they're right. I think they're right.
No estaba cerrado, estaba cerrado.
All these, we still have
Yeah, you don't know anything about politics. So. Math? Yeah, he is. You're math and science. Whereas I'm like English and
Oh my god. That is naturally occurring. We just kind of followed like the thing right
So I'm back, and look at all these buildings. There's like a bunch of construction going on in DC. There's a bunch of like new buildings here, and they're all leasing. That's good. I wonder how cheap it is to live here. I mean, whenever you live in like a brand new building in like New York, especially in New York City, and it's like $3,000 a month, so it's super expensive. I wonder if like all of this new construction is like driving prices down. I don't know. I would have to look at like the rental listings, but they have like a bunch of new buildings going up here. That's freaking awesome. So they all say more leasing. That's pretty cool. All of like the government workers who work in Washington DC, but I wonder how cheap it is. I'm gonna try and find out later. But right now, I'm walking to Ford's Theater. That's the place where Abraham Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth, and they're doing like a tour. You had to register for it. So I'm just hoping that I freaking get there in time. I probably will. But that's the first thing I'm doing for today. But some of the properties around here, they do look kind of run down. I'm walking down New York Avenue right now. Yes, so there's even new construction going on up here too. So there's like, I've already seen like 7 different buildings that are going up around here that are like, I don't know, like they're newly leasing. I just wonder how expensive it is. But I'm not interested in moving to DC. I was just here for like a company function. Okay, so this is kind of confusing. So I'm on 7th Street and K, and I guess I'm supposed to go like the other way. I'm just cutting across. Oh, there it is. So this is the direction that I want to go in. Okay, and there's the ocean place. So I want to go down this way in Mount Vernon Square. Okay, now I know where I am. This is, that's the Apple DC History Center, sponsored by Apple. That's interesting. It's like, it's supposed to look like Mount, oh, it says public library. So it looks like, it's supposed to look like this is Mount Vernon Square, and that's where like George Washington lived, in Mount Vernon, New York. So I don't know if that's supposed to be a replica of the house there or what, but I'm just trying to make sure that I make it to Ford's Theater on time. It's kind of confusing, like I've never lived here before, so it's not like I grew up in DC and I'm like the son of a politician or something. But this is a really nice area. It's clean and everything. I'm just trying to stay out of the sun. Okay, I'm back. So I'm not sure what this building is. I'm almost there. But yeah, like I was saying, like this is pretty clean here, which is pretty good. I'm not sure how, yeah, but I mean, obviously, like it's a smaller city than New York, but still, it's pretty clean for a city. I haven't been on the subway, and I'm probably not going to be, because I've been able to walk everywhere anyway, so there's Tiffany. So this must be an expensive area. It must cost a lot of money to live in some of these apartments. Okay, I'm back. So it should be, yeah, and look at all these expensive stores like Christian Louboutin and Joe Malone. Yeah, this is like, yeah. And Kate Spade. And, yeah, there are some pretty expensive places around here. So I think this is like where it is really expensive. It's city center, so that makes sense. Well, the Museum of Illusions was around here. I saw it on the, I think I walked by it. I think it was back there. But I wanted to go to that. In the Spy Museum. And
Oh, Milton. Milton or Tyler? Oh.
Grand Hyatt. Yeah, there's a lot of $17 for parking. That's kind of expensive. Yeah, so I'm headed in the right direction. Oh, there it is right there. And I'm on time. I'm not sure if they're gonna let me take this inside, so I'm gonna have to turn it off. I'll be back.
All I'm saying is, Michaela's a cheater, and she's lifted me by herself as the forward. You do not use that.
Go get shown.
Is it because it's that one wax behind her? Secret decoder. Oh, I think I need that. I put the
So that's where he was shot. This theater is still used. They had a production of Little Shop of Horrors here, and I think it closed right before I came down here. But I saw a production of that when I was in college. A friend of mine did it. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, so I'm back. I went on the tour of Ford's Theater, and that was interesting. I'm still outside. I just walked out of the store. It was really interesting. The problem is that it's not like a tour where somebody like talks. It's you just do it yourself. And I got some like small videos of the theater. So and then you can go across the street. Apparently, that's the house, that house in the middle where that line is, where Lincoln died. So they must have rushed him over here after he got shot. This is what is disturbing to me about America, is that there's a line outside the door to see where somebody got shot. I mean, are you kidding me right now? And even in the window, you see that I Love DC gifts? There's t-shirts, you can't see it in the video, and one of them is of Donald Trump raising his fist and the American flag behind him. And they're selling t-shirts of that. That's disgusting. I mean, I don't understand what we're doing in this country, like why anyone would want to buy that. They're also selling shoes, apparently, and I'm just really disturbed. There's somebody also performing outside to get tips from people. That's pretty gross. I understand that a lot of those people are probably tourists and they, won't be here again, but I still find that disturbing. So there's Lincoln's Waffle Shop. That's a little bit disturbing. I don't know who would want to go in there. I'm not going in there. So I just am a little bit confused.
I'm gonna get closer. It's not off me.
So I am not going to the Hard Rock Cafe. I was trying to go to Chinatown, and so this is the FBI. This is the FBI building. This is the organization that the Republicans want to decimate, and they want this organization to not exist anymore. I don't really understand why. I'm like very disturbed. I did complain to the FBI once about something, and they didn't do anything to help me. Like, they never responded to me or anything. It was, and I'm not going to go into detail about that, but they never did anything to help me, so I don't really know what to think about it. I think that if you're a celebrity, they'll help you, because those people are, I read once that the Mark Jackson, like a basketball coach, and I apologize for bringing up anyone's name, he had like an affair with somebody and he was being extorted for like money, so he went to the FBI. I think if you're like famous and people know who you are, they'll like help you, but I think that otherwise they won't, because like I said, they didn't really help me. I reported something serious, which I'm not going to go into the detail of, and they didn't help me, so I don't really understand why. I really don't understand why the organization exists if they're not going to help people, but I don't think it should just be done away with. I think that that's kind of crazy. And also in Ford's Theater, they had these images of the gun that Lincoln was shot with. They even had a notice saying that they refused to have it displayed because they didn't want people to look at it, and it's like this macabre thing. And they even have a sign there, and I took a picture of it. Like, weak-minded individuals won't be, influenced by the history of it. They're just going to care about this is something that somebody was shot with, and I kind of agree with that. So it just is disturbing to me. It's disturbing that would even be on display. dome. Okay, so this is the IRS building and the Treasury. I believe in the IRS because I think that they get a bum rap. Without the IRS, this country wouldn't have any money. We'd be broke all the time. And we're currently broke a lot because people don't want to pay taxes. And, you know, people like reduce their income and so on and so forth so much that building is the Department of Justice. Well, that's interesting because does justice even really exist in the United States anymore? I'm not really sure. That's a great question. I'm not sure if justice exists anymore in the United States of America. You want to think that it does, but you don't really know. Again, that's the IRS building. And look at all the food trucks out here. This is the Department of Energy building. Not exactly sure what they do, but neon. So if this is it, then and see that subway station, it says La Enfant, but I'm not exactly sure like where I am right now. I have to look at the map again. there's the Department of Housing and Urban Development. Well, that's pretty big. I mean, I don't know how great of a job they're doing. Housing costs so much in this country right now. I'm lucky that I have a job that pays reasonably well and that it's not like 50% of my pay. It's less than that. So that was the GSA, and basically the GSA is the organization in the government that if you have to get like toilet paper or something, like everything goes through there. Like that's how ordering like toilet paper and stuff for like different offices, like I'm pretty sure that that's where everything goes. Okay, and this is La Enfant Promenade. So I'm not exactly sure like where this whole museum is. Like I'm really confused. I don't see like any markers or anything anywhere. Like where is the goddamn spy museum? Like is that, do you have to be a spy to find it? I'm like, what the hell? I mean, it might be where those people are going, but I'm not sure. Yeah, so why don't you follow those people? That might be where they're going, because this is where La Enfant is, but I'm not exactly sure where you're supposed to go. So that might be it right there. This is so fucking confusing. You basically have to be a spy to, it's kind of ironic, to find the spy museum. Plaza, yeah, and this is like where it is. Okay, 40 plus restaurants and shops. Okay, well that's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is right there. So okay, so it has to be, so I'm gonna go in and it has to be like, it has to be after the shops. Okay, so now I see. And hopefully this place will be air conditioned, because it's been thank you. Like a video game display. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything is open. Everything is like all closed down. Spy Museum. Spy Museum. Okay, so here it is. Here's the Spy Museum, finally. I'm gonna turn this off because I don't know if I'm gonna be alive.